Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle. I'm doing a reading for fire signs today. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in all placements, and it's timeless and general. So take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. I am going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, get the baseline of the story, and then dive in with a bunch of other decks. So yeah, let's begin. Jojo made it. Good morning. Also, Jamie Leanne is here. Hello. Thank you guys so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping my channel to grow. All right. What do we got going on for fire signs right now? Oh, yeah. Milk and Honey, number 51. Ugh, it's a good card. I like it. Round and Round, number 25. And Come to the Edge in Protection, number 36. What's going on here? I mean, it's looking like, Milk and Honey is an amazing card. It's everything kind of coming in, it's working out. It's getting to kind of live a life of luxury or just enjoying the finer things in life. Um Feeling really blessed, really prosperous, just being in that place where you can just like lay back and chill because you've done all the work and now you can just enjoy the fruits of your labor. With Round and Round, it's interesting because it speaks to a cycle, a never-ending cycle, possibly being stuck in a cycle. And like a part of me wants to say, well, maybe you're overindulging and you're kind of in a cycle of doing this. However, because Milk and Honey is upright, it just speaks to me of like really, it's more about self-care. Let me look at my book. Because the thing with Come to the Edge in Protection, which just means in reverse, um, you're not ready. You're not ready to move out of a cycle. You're not ready to get off the merry-go-round. But maybe that's okay. Maybe you're in a really positive cycle. Let me see. God, my eyes. All right. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Okay, that makes me need to go to Milk and Honey. Maybe I'm missing something. The taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity. Nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So I wonder if there's two different energies here. It's like being authentic, opportunities coming to you, but maybe you have a cycle that you need to close out, you need to break. There's a glimmer of hope, the taste of prosperity. You have an inkling, you have something, but it's just a taste. You're so you it's not a full-on indulgence because there's something else that's keeping you from fully um gorge. The word gorging is coming to mind. um it's like two different energies here. Maybe that's why I was so confused, because come to the edge, it's like maybe you have a taste for something. You've gotten a taste for something that was really, really good, but you can't have it until you end another cycle, until you end something else. And so this come to the edge in protection, yeah, I feel like you're not able to jump towards what it is you want for some reason. um Come to the edge in protection. Fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Maybe that's a part of what the cycle that needs to be broken is you're believing stories you're telling yourself about a situation. I mean, it could even be where you get the taste of something and then that voice comes into your head and is like, well, this could be too good to be true. Um things never work out, so maybe it's good in this moment, but I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, like whatever it is you're telling yourself. It's fear based, it's fear led. And so you're not able to take a leap of faith and jump. And I think, yeah, it's remembering that the word fear, it has several acronyms, but one of them is false evidence appearing real. So it's that idea of don't believe everything you think. There's some cycle that needs to be broken that very much falls upon your own faulty belief system, because you are meant to jump. You got the taste of prosperity or the good for some reason. You were meant to get this so it would help to light that fire under you, to help you build up the courage to go ahead and come to the edge and jump. But there's something holding you back. All right. So let's go with the Light Seers deck. Ooh, Voodoo Ninja is here. Hello. Thanks for joining. Yay. Okay. Um Light Seers. Okay, I have to take this. The Eight of Wands just popped out at me. The Fool. Well, would you look at that? The Fool is, if this was in the upright, it's a similar energy. It's taking that leap of faith. In the Hierophant. So we have Aries here and Taurus. There's something here that is it really is a taste of something that you are so excited about. Look, I love this guy. This card is so awesome. Look how excited he is. It's like the potential. Like he's just sitting down here at the bottom of the stairs. Whatever's going on up here is like, it's next level. So he hasn't begun to climb the stairs yet, but he's very excited about the prospect of doing it. Or, I mean, it could even be where he's already been up at the top of the stairs and he's come down and he's just like, in the state of bliss because he now understands things in a whole new way. This is a very spiritual energy. It's also very much based in tradition. There's something here, there's movement forward, or there's a desire to move forward, to build momentum, to take a leap of faith, because it's sometimes this can represent like marriage, like a higher level of commitment, or maybe it's something that's it's very much based in tradition. There's something traditional that you are wanting to embrace. Maybe it's a tradition that you don't you're familiar with it, but it hasn't been something that you have personally done, and you're like taking this new path. Maybe there's somebody who's bringing you some kind of communication, who's giving telling you something, or you want to tell somebody something about wanting to take a leap of faith toward them or toward what they're doing, because you feel really excited about it. And oh, I think this has come up before. If you look at, she's kind of getting ready to do this trust fall into the water, and there's this kind of mandala, this light mandala here. And then up here at the top, it's a different kind of mandala, but it's similar. There's something about going toward the light, not in a dying way. um where it's like you I feel like the universe is really like guiding you through inspiration, through passion, through the prospect of like really getting what you want and being able to luxuriate in that. And what's holding you back is the fear. The thing with the fool takes that leap of faith. I just saw 1313. The fool takes the leap of faith despite the fear. Usually the fool doesn't even have fear because the fool hasn't even learned to have fear. But, most of us have learned that we need to be cautious and careful. And this feels like you're kind of like, you know, throwing caution to the wind. And you're just like, I want to do this because I'm feeling guided. But yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go with my guardian tarot. My creepy tree friends. We've got the Eight of Swords. See, there's the fear. The Magician, that is Gemini and Virgo. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, I think that you are grappling with some kind of intense anxiety, worry, fear about manifesting a new beginning. You want this. You feel very passionately about doing something new, but for some reason you're getting in your own way about it. It really feels like that whole thing of like, uh, it- it's too good to be true, or things never work out for me anyway. I really want this, but it's not gonna work out because it never works out, kind of thing. You you have what it takes to manifest what you want. And oh, isn't this interesting too? This figure is got the Ouija board. Again, we have something here around you. Maybe you're developing a spiritual practice, or you're trying new things that are that you're familiar with but are out of your comfort zone, or things that you just it exists, but you've never really tried it before, but it's somehow connected to spirituality, or tapping into the universal energies in some way. This is going beyond the 3D. This is understanding there's more to life than just the material things. Those are nice, but they come from being in an energy, being in a certain frequency that brings in all the good. It's more than just kind of the hedonistic side of it. It's like enjoying something because you're fully connected to the universe, to the energy around you. You're raising your frequency, your vibration. And yeah. And but maybe that's why there's fear here. Maybe that's why you're so caught up in anxiety, because you feel like like a novice. Like you don't really know what you're doing. You're trying something new, but you're not sure if it's going to work out, but you're doing it so that you can have this new passionate beginning. And look, the Ace of Wands has two birds. There's something here about taking a leap of faith towards somebody. It can be romantic, doesn't have to be. Whether it's wanting to move towards them romantically, or to collaborate with them in some way, um, start a business, just somebody who you think would make a great friend. So let me go to my tarot of mystical moments. Redbeard made it, and the sun. Yay! Hello. Thanks for joining, you guys. It's awesome. Okay, so yeah, wait, hang on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sorry. I'm not reading my tarot in reverse. Only these ones. So it just helps me get through more decks that way. Although I'm a little splainy today. King of Pentacles. Female king, by the way. Seven of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. Two kings. Okay, so this is earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. See? Two people. Two people who are at an equal, they're both kings, right? Um, the kings they're business people. I want to say businessmen, but ultimately, just because they're kings, like everybody has masculine and feminine within them. So the thing that's notable about this is the female king is it's a combination of the masculine and feminine. So it's the ability to take that action, to build oneself up, to the highest level or to a very high level, but also understanding when it's time to step back, when it's time to use your intuition rather than acting, to allow and receive rather than give or push. um, Particularly in the material world. It's sort of like gardening or growing things where you put in the effort and you water, you plant the seeds, you water, you know, nutrients, whatever, and then you step back and you let nature take its course. King of Swords here, this is somebody who is um very much in their masculine energy. Um, they see very much dedicated to being honest and forthright, very good at communicating because they see things in a certain way. There's kind of there's an ability to see beyond, to read between the lines. And between these two, between you and somebody, and I'm not sure which one you embody here, but um, whether it's this king or this king, but there's a there's been some kind of investment already. You two already know each other. You've spent some time together. You've traded ideas or thoughts. One of you is, you know, maybe more focused on the practical side and building your abundance, or just being at the top of your game, being like a boss. And then one of you is like, it's a similar energy, but a little more rational and logical, focused on the truth, making your lists. I don't know, they're very similar energies. And there's a you're at a crossroads. You're looking at what you've built up to this point. Is it worth continuing? Is it worth going forward? With you getting that Ace of Wands, it makes me wonder if there's a pause here between the two of you, where you're both looking at, okay, here's where we are, here's what we've built. Do we keep going or do we start something new? But for some reason, fear is holding you back. You're not, you want to start something new, but you're not able to. Maybe there's two different people here, where you're looking at something that you need to let go of. Whatever this is, maybe there's somebody else here who's a part of a cycle that you need to end. I don't know. Let me keep going. Um, it's going to be different for everybody. So, of course, apply it as it fits. I'm going to go with the Tarot of Transcendence. The Six of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Ugh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like you want to move away from some kind of connection situation that has been there's potentially been conflict, turbulence, and you're deciding, you're thinking about moving away from that situation. It makes me think then that's what's going on here. You're one character, somebody else is another character, and there's this decision point to potentially move away from it because it's not working out. Maybe you're not on the same page. Maybe there's a lot of headbutting. Two kings. There's some, vying for control. Um, and what you want to do is move away from this conflict and toward your happiness. You're reaching for the sun. You're reaching for the light because you want to put down some kind of burden. It's been really heavy. You've gotten a taste of something really good, something that's going to make you really happy, and you need to drop it. You need to move to calmer waters, calmer shores, and get out of I love this image because it's like going through the desert and who knows how long you've been there, and then finally there's the shining palace, and it's like, yes, finally got there. That's your new beginning. And but there's so much anxiety and fear around it. Maybe because of having to leave another situation, leaving a job, ending a partnership, whether that's business or romantic, realizing that, certain friends just they don't fit who you're becoming anymore. Let me go with the cat tarot. This one's gonna go a little long, just so you know. 7 of Swords. Uh-oh. The two of Wands. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. You could be trying to be strategic because you know what you want, but you're not taking that step. You're not taking the steps yet. Maybe you're trying to sneak away because you want to collaborate. You want to work with somebody else. You want to go to a different situation where you feel it's going to be a better fit. It's going to be more prosperous. You're going to be with a person or people who are team players, which makes me think maybe whoever you've been dealing with, they weren't such a team player. But you're not, you're having trouble making this final decision. The 2 of Wands, it's like you know what you want. You've got all the stuff in your online shopping cart, but you haven't paid for it yet. So let me go with yeah, let me do the Enchanted Map Oracle. Right? No. No, I'm going to do the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I need to look in my book for this one. But Touch the Sky, number 32. A little Rapunzel action going on there. Red Garden, number 8. Wow, I haven't picked either of these yet. And Elixir of Life, number 15. Wait, what? 32, 8, 15. Okay. So Touch the sky makes me think of this energy. Going, if you can see that, going for what you want, putting on your cape and your eclipse eclipse watching glasses and going for something. 32. Okay. Lost in thoughts, isolation, and sanctuary. See, yeah, I think this speaks to being lost in thought. Speaks to this Eight of Swords energy, where you're thinking about what you want, you're lost in thought, but then the anxiety comes in and you're like, oh, it's like you're just all caught up in your head. Maybe you've isolated yourself from the world, from somebody else, because you just need that space and time to think about what you need to do. Red garden, gratitude, pleasure, happiness. You're lost in thought about what it is you want. You know what you want. All the it's like giant neon signs with big arrows pointing pointing you in the direction, and you're just grappling with the fear. Elixir of life is what's that? Healing, consolidation, reinvigoration, and truth. Coming to the truth of what you want. Yep. In a nutshell, that's what's happening. Feeling reinvigorated. You're gonna get to this point where you're ready to take a leap of faith. I think you're gonna get to a point where you're just like, all right, well, the fear's there, but I'm gonna move forward anyway. I'm just gonna go for this because I can't not. You've had a taste of something that just brightened your world, just made you so happy, and you want more of that. Yeah, 100%. You want more of that. So let me go with a rune card. Finish this out with the all right. Retro raggy. That's so funny. I was just thinking that when I saw the Scooby Doo thing. Great minds. Okay. AWAS. Ah, see? Look at this. This is the taste of what you want. This is cooperation. This is teamwork. This is hilarious, actually. This cat chewing on a box. Looks like, I guess there's treats on top. And the arrows. I don't know what that's about. Chewing, it's like enjoying. I mean, if you're familiar with cats, they love a box. And they love to scratch it and chew on it and lay in it. This is what you want to do. You want to collaborate on making a box, on finding a way to fit in a box with somebody, to climb a mountain, doing something that's enjoyable, that's fun, that requires teamwork, getting to the top, reaching the summit. Let me find this. It was it's back here. Here we go. All right. AWAS. Travel, Uh-huh. Travel or a change of residence, as well as loyalty, trust, and teamwork, are the dominant themes for this rune card, which is associated with the horse, a sacred animal in many ancient cultures. And Sagittarius is the centaur. So, yeah, we've got a little horse thing there. Um, just as the bond between rider and horse is based on faith, love, and trust, this rune card reminds you of the importance of these qualities for the key relationships in your life. The card could also apply to a work situation or project in your life that requires discipline, trust, and teamwork if there is to be any forward movement. Which makes me think, yeah, you're realizing that there is something is lacking in, if this is a work thing where there isn't teamwork, you're not on the same page, the trust isn't there. Um yeah, there's not forward movement. If you want success, you need to dedicate yourself wholeheartedly. There are no half measures. Finally, the relationship on which this card could be turning the spotlight is the one you have with yourself. Do you trust yourself? Do you have absolute faith in yourself? If you don't, this card is urging you to focus your energy less on others and more on believing in yourself and building up your self confidence, because what you need to jump is self confidence. Self confidence is what helps you move past the fears. The fears don't go away. It's just you learning to acknowledge the fear and then move forward anyway. But I think you have a really compelling reason to work on this, to work on yourself, to work through your fears, do that shadow work, because what is in store for you is beautiful. You've had a taste of it, and you know that the potential is amazing. It's what you've always wanted. It's what you've been working for towards maybe your whole life, and finally you're like, "Oh, it's here. Oh god, but it's all right. You'll work it. You'll work it out." So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.